Douglas Bickford. Okay. Today's date is the 15th of March, 2021. It's going to be a great day today, folks. Got up this morning, I said, I love you, Douglas Bickford. I love my inner child. And I'm speaking it into existence because I'm talking to me down inside. And we can actually do that, folks. It will change the way you are if you get up in the morning and tell yourself, I love you, whoever you might be. And also, I love my inner child. I love Douglas Bickford. I love my inner child. And I'm going to take care of my inner child. I can feel a difference, folks, when I go in a store now. And I've only been really practicing this for about a month. Waking up in the morning, telling myself that I love me. Okay, I can feel it. I mean, I really can feel the difference. I'm more sociable. I don't feel like everybody's. I don't feel like everybody's better than me now. I used to be like, I felt like everybody was better than me. But not no more. We're all the same. We all have God living in us. Okay. Anyway, next chapter from The Portable Therapist. Why can't I change my partner? Now, I was married, my last marriage, 3.5 years. Okay. And I don't know if we would have got this book and went it together, me and my wife, right? Because we were in marriage counseling, but they never said anything, that lady never said anything about self-esteem. I've had 5 therapists, and they never said anything about self-esteem. And that's been my problem my whole life. Because as a child, I was never told I was loved by my parents. Not once. I was never told I was loved by anybody. I didn't believe it for 1 second. Okay, but now I believe it. I love myself. I'm a good person. I am worthy to be loved. Okay, and I'm not gonna not have a love relationship, because a lot of people, they have low self-esteem, so they just figure there's never going to be anybody out there for them. But it's not true, folks. You can still get self-esteem. You know, if you have to practice it, okay? So you don't have to be alone the rest of your life. In fact, I'm not alone. I'm living with myself. I love myself. I love being around me. I have fun with just me. But I will share my love, and somebody will share their love with me. It will happen. Because I want to have a love. I want to have a partner, you know. Anyway, but she'll be healthy, just like I am healthy. There are two prevalent and destructive illusions that many of us believe when we enter into relationships. That the person we are with will change by virtue of being with us. We will help him or her to change. Number two, that the other person will never change at all and remain exactly as he or she is in the beginning. Both of these are illusions because they have no basis in reality. People are continually changing. No one can escape the process of change. However, no one can change anyone else. We can change ourselves. We can make new choices and reprioritize our values, but we can never predict what our partners will choose to change. I got this program on my computer. Daily I get a new picture, man. It's really cool. The most we can do is provide the role models for our significant others and to encourage them in their efforts. We can try to provide a safe environment conducive to change, but none of the above guarantee that the other will change in a manner that we choose for them. If my wife and I would have went through this book together, we could have saved our marriage. You can do it too. Get the book, The Portable Therapist. And if you're in a marriage that you want to save, you got to get the book, because you will be able to save your marriage. If you go through it together, one can't just go through it. You have to do it together, and you have to agree with the concepts that are in this book. And then if you practice them together, you will save your marriage or your relationship. Being powerful enough to change others is the fallacy of codependence and often small children. If only I'm good enough, do the right things, push the right buttons, the other will change. But the others do not change unless they choose to change. I chose to change. I stumbled across this book, and I am changing. Okay, I have already changed. And ever since I started really getting into this book, I have completely did a 180 turnaround. They will not change when the responsibility or need for the change is not their own need or responsibility. Children in codependence have no responsibility, i.e. control, over the other's behaviors. But by taking on this responsibility, they actually prevent the change from occurring. We have control over changing ourselves, period. That's it. Wanting someone else to change will not make the change occur. Investing all our efforts into the change process of another only makes us sick and robs us of our own self-esteem. Demanding, cajoling, manipulating, threatening, ordering, begging, and bargaining for the other change only produces a discouraging and destructive environment. When we are engaged in all this negativity, we are changing ourselves for the worst. That's why I had to get that relationship, because it was toxic. For both of us, not just for me. We are doing less than the best for ourselves, and we are engaged in behaviors that are not conducive to our own self-esteem. The irony here is that the partner usually continues to do whatever he or she wants to do, but now feels justified in blaming us for producing so much negativity and such a destructive environment. I'll read that again. The irony here is that the partner usually continues to do whatever he or she wants to do, but now feels justified in blaming you. That happened to me, but I had low self-esteem, so I was like, whoa, because I didn't want to fight all the time, but we did. Justified in blaming us for producing so much negativity and such a destructive environment. You destroy each other in those relationships. You can never, ever go forward. I couldn't go forward. I play music, right? Piano, keyboard. I play 3 different kinds of guitar. Classical is one of them. But she would get mad at me because I would take the time that I was working on my music. But she was excellent. I mean, she writes songs and plays bass guitar. And anyway, we lost all of it because both of us had so low self-esteem. Anyway, I'll have more later for you. I got more time. I'm out of time for this video. You all have a great day out there.